Welcome to another edition of WWE SuperCard with me, Big Jim, and Ninja Boy. But this is a special edition. This is the edition that could decide your future. Could you be a member of Team BadLadDad? We're about to find out. This is all going to be using the wonders of modern science, all the technology, all the scientists been working for years on all these little gadgets, and come down to this moment of when we're going to pick the remaining 7 members of Team BadLadDad, right here, right now, in a very random but very fair sort of way. So you ready for this? I can see Ninja Boy totally ready for this. Let's get going, because we're excited. We want to see who's going to be enjoying? Well, I hope you're going to be enjoying it. Who's going to be joining us and enjoying our company on Team BadLadDad? So, now what we're going to do...
Just let you know, I've been speaking a lot in the chat.
You've been speaking a lot in the team chat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's only 3 of us in there at the moment, and I actually sit next to him most of the time, so it doesn't really need to speak to me in team chat, but that's what you're letting yourselves in for. Now, I'm mixing my words. You know what? Have a duff. There you go. I'll be fine now. I've had some magic juice. What we're going to do, as I've mentioned, is pick 7 members for Team BadLadDad. Now, we know it's been a while. This has been ongoing. Some of you, as soon as they announced we're going to do teams, have already set up your own teams and you've joined teams. And I fully appreciate that you may have applied to be in Team BadLadDad and then thought, well, I'm never going to get in, or actually, who wants to be in a team with those muppets? And decided that you don't want to be with us anymore. So we might pull your name out and you might go, actually, I don't want to do it. So what I'm going to say to you is, we're going to pull out 7 names today. If your name's not pulled out, never fear, because one of the people we do pull out may not get in touch. They may have decided not to be with us anymore. So this may not be the end of it, but for those people whose names are pulled out, you're going to need to contact me within 7 days so that we can just make sure everything's organised, everything's set up, because I need to send you an invitation so you can join the team.
Sorry it's stopping the PCC grind though.
Oh, I'm sure it's not going to stop them for long. Anyway, here we go. We'll come on to PCC later. But right now, the important thing is sorting out who's going to be part of Team BadLadDad. Right, the first thing that we need to do, and I'm going to be leaning forward for this because I've had to hook a mouse up to my MacBook, because we've got this random, it's Miracle Salad, random number generator. If we go into the apps part, there's a random number generator. We've got 242 valid applicants, so we need 7 people, unique numbers, between 1 and 242. Then these numbers, you'll see I've allocated numbers to every single person. If your name is against one of these numbers, you're in. You're in.
Welcome.
So let's go. I don't know if it's going to do these numbers in order. I haven't checked that before, and it's not. Okay, so we need to see. So the highest number's 32, isn't it? 32? Yeah. Right. So what I need to do, we're going to do this in order. It'd be easier to do it that way. So just get my cursor up here, and we go down to number 32. I'm scrolling the wrong way already. And number 32 is Ninja Boy.
Jamie Latchman.
Jamie Latchman. Now, well done, Jamie. Good to have you on board. I don't recognise your username so much, but I'm pretty damn sure that you're the same Jamie Latchman who comments on just about every YouTube video we put up. So that's a good start. That's someone who's a regular commenter on our pages. So let's talk. Next is number 56. So 56 is Ninja Boy?
Alan Mendes.
Alan Mendes. Now, Alan, I'm not sure if he's on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I've seen his name on our YouTube pages quite a bit. I'm not sure. I'm not going to start guessing where you're from. I think I know who you are, but I'm not going to start making a load of guesses and upset you by getting the wrong country. But good to have you on board, Alan. We'll be in touch. So that's 2 out of the 7 already gone. Do you fancy your chances? Have you actually seen your name? Is your name just above or just below Alan? And you just gone, oh, so close. Who's next? We've got 68. So number 68 was nearly on this. I keep scrolling the wrong way. Oh, no, I do know that name. That's Revan the Legend. Revan is a very active tweeter, a very active commenter on our pages, a very active YouTuber as well. He's got his own YouTube channel. And I know he's from the UK because we've spoken about football together, and I'm pretty sure he's a Bristol Rovers fan. We've all got our problems, we've got our crosses to bear. And he's always sounds like a bit of a maniac. So good to have you on board, Revan. It's good to have a maniac on. You need that sort of eclectic character in the team, that sort of mercurial talent, someone who's just going to take you up that
me a maniac
extra level. Yeah, you can be a fellow maniac with Ninja Boy.
Yeah, I've got a fellow maniac.
So well done, Revan.
Yay,
I'm
thanks.
pretty sure you'll be cool with joining up, but I know you might prove me wrong. Right, next, who have we got next? 86. It's a bit of a jump, isn't it? 18. No, what have we just done? 68. It is 86. Right, and I'm still scrolling the wrong way. 86. We have
Nicholas Windsor.
now Nicholas. Hello, Nicholas. Another regular commenter on our YouTube pages. I'm pleased to say I recognise your name too, and I believe I'm going to stick my neck out here. I think he's from Austria. I think. I have to say, I'm not sure, the guys we've picked out so far, I'm not sure at what stage any of you are in the game. Now, as we said, we're not picking an elite team, we're picking a team for fun. And it'd be great if some of you have got the event cards, but if you haven't, it's not the end of the world. We're in this to have a bit of a laugh. You having a laugh? Having a laugh? We're having a bit of a laugh.
Jolly good laugh.
So welcome on board, Nicholas. And again, let's hook up and make sure that we get the invites in and you join up as quickly as possible. So yes, it's nearly 100 more, isn't it? 184.
98.
Again, I'm just going to scroll a little bit, not too fast, because you just might see your name. There's a lot of familiar names down here. A lot of familiar names. Right, 184, was it? 184 is Ninja Boy?
Wrestling Dude 1998/3MB for life.
Now, for a change, three-man band for life is a username I recognise more than his YouTube name. For once, with the other guys, it's been the other way round. Someone apart from Revan, who's obviously got the same name on both. So 3MB for life, I'm pretty sure is quite well advanced in the game. So that's good. Good to have a strong player on board. Welcome, old son. Again, let's make sure we get the invites going. Next up,
212.
so there's just two left. Just two left. Everyone else, if you've seen your name flash by, or you can see it on screen now and it's not happening, as I say, I'm sorry. We couldn't squeeze you all in. But don't forget, some of these guys might have changed their mind. Or they might have gone on holiday for a week and I can't get in touch with them, or whatever. In which case, we are going to have to get some reserves in. I'm not going to pick the reserves now.
And here come the subs.
I don't want to get your hopes up, but just bear that in mind. So all is not lost. Right, where am I going? 212.
Yeah.
Still going up instead of down. You'd have thought I'd learned by now. Where are we?
Buckaroo.
212. Buckaroo. Now, he's a good lad. He's a very good lad. I had him in a King of the Ring within the past week, and I know for a fact he didn't try his best. I know that he let me go. I did say to him, you should try your best, and I know that he didn't. And he let me get to a final. We were in a semi-final stage, and I'm eternally grateful for that. So I'm really pleased. I'm actually really pleased to see that his name's been drawn out. Again, though, by now he might have picked another team. So let us know. Get in touch. Let us know.
The final one, 240.
Final one. The final countdown.
It's the final.
Team BadLadDad. Right, 240 is
Sarah Jade.
It's a lady, and I think I recognise. I think she's a London lass. I think she's a schoolgirl. I'm pretty sure she's from London. So we've got another Londoner on the team. So there's I'm not sure if there are any Americans amongst that bunch.
Oh, wow.
As I say, I think there's certainly an Austrian. Revan's from Bristol. We're obviously from London, and I'm 99% certain SJ's a Londoner as well. So it's quite a mix. Quite a mix. So that is the team. That is the end of the team picking selection. Done totally at random. We really hope that the guys that we've selected are all up for the fight and want to join in with BadLadDad.
I wish I had a melon right now so I could make a mouthpiece.
A melon? Oh, you mean for like a gum shield? If not, then there will be an opportunity. I will obviously let you guys know over Twitter whether a slot becomes available. But that is the team. That is the team, and now I guess we're in the hands of Cat Daddy to find out when we actually do something with their team. I'm not quite sure where we go from here, but we're going to find out soon. But I know where we're going to go from here. We're going to get our iPads, get our games up and running for today's PCC, which started at 8 AM UK time today, between Nikki Bella and Charlotte. So we shall run away for a few seconds and be back very shortly. And here we are, back in the room, iPads in hand, bit of action, ready to play. But before, yeah, all Ribena in hand as well. Are you being sponsored by Ribena? No. Name checker. Anyway, as we were saying, here we are, back ready for action. But before we do that, the reason why we've not been able to do any videos for the last couple of days, and again, those of you who follow us on Twitter, at BadLadDad, will know that's the place to find out what we're actually up to, morning, noon and night. I had a West Ham podcast to do on Tuesday. I was a guest on a podcast, so that ruled out doing anything Tuesday evening. And then Wednesday, I had to spend the day writing my preview to this weekend's Hell in a Cell, featuring Taker against Brock Lesnar. If you want to see what I'm predicting, have a look down below. I'll leave the link. You can have a read of it if you'd like. You could wait till tomorrow because BLD Beatdown's about due. We haven't done BLD Beatdown for a while. We're going to do little predictions ourselves on what we think is going to happen over the weekend. I'll probably mention the Yahoo piece again. It would help me if you did click on it because it'll make them think that people actually want to read about WWE. And it just might give me a bit of work. But having said all of that, you can read it or you can wait till tomorrow's video. But for now, the PCC. Now, PCC, as I'm sure you all are well aware because you've been playing it for the last goodness knows how many hours. What was it? 8 in the morning, 8 in the evening, about 11 hours. Is Nikki Bella against Charlotte. Woo! Now, who have you gone for? Now, who did you go for?
Nikki.
Nikki, and why did you go for Nikki?
Because I really don't care about Charlotte.
That's Ninja Boy's take. For me, I was going to go for Charlotte, but she's another yellow up arrow. Now, there's Eve, there's Paige, with their legendary cards, both with yellow up arrows. Why have we got another Diva with a yellow up arrow and no Divas with a yellow down arrow? And Nikki Bella is compatible with just about every Diva that I've got, and certainly Naomi, who's my top legendary card. So the decision was made for me. I had to go with Nikki. If it was a case of going with the person I wanted to vote for, I'm all for the Divas Revolution and, you know, change is good as the rest and all that sort of thing. But for the sake of the game, I've had to go with Nikki. So that's what I've done. Now, King of the Ring. Always in the King of the Ring. I keep saying to you, and people keep asking me, how do you get good cards? Well, obviously I've only been on Legendary for what, a week and a half or whatever it's been, if that. Get your cards by going at King of the Ring. Just chain the King of the Rings. Now, 2 King of the Rings are in at the moment. Firstly, Season 1, looks like this was the final.
Yeah.
Let's just have a quick check. Yeah, now you might go, oh, he's won the final. Let's just face it, I think it's against an army of bots. And the reason I say that is the King of the Ring rewards are 2 Super Rare cards from Season 1. Why am I bothered about 2 Super Rare cards? Because I'm doing the Fusion Chamber. I'm going to get a WrestleMania Fusion on the go. So I'm just having to collect a few cards. It's not helping me in terms of my overall ability to hold cards. I'm hitting the flipping deck limit quite a lot. But anyway, that's what I was doing. Getting a couple of Super Rares. I just need to get a few rares on the go because I've picked up some Epics and Legendaries. And obviously I've been sitting on some Survivors and WrestleManias for a while. Then we can have a bit of fun with Long John Silver and the Pirates in the Fusion Chamber. So anyway, so that was a fairly comfortable win there. But the beauty there is I didn't have to power anything up for most of that competition. So that's that. Now, Season 2, this has been tough. This has been tough because Jeremy is the only other human being, I believe, in this legendary King of the Ring. Now, since hitting Legendary, this is my 3rd King of the Ring on Legendary level. In the first one, there was 3 humans. In the second one, there was 2 humans. And in this one, you'll see Jeremy and myself have had quite a long chat about the fact we appear to be the only 2 human beings in there. and as predicted, we both got to the final. Him as winner and me in second place. Now, he's definitely got better cards than me, but I think in the first match, I just managed to nick it from, well, obviously I did manage to nick it from him. And the draw fell kindly for me. So it's then seeing whether he's pulled out. I said at the time, because he'd got a few commons in there, I think he was probably keeping a few up his sleeve.
No, I'm not.
No, perhaps not. They're not all powered up either, are they?
Let's see the last one, the deciding one at the bottom. No! A proc! A proc decides it!
That's an absolute pig when that
A
happens,
proc
isn't it?
stop.
Anyway, look.
The proc
So there we go. We're coming into a final game. Now, I don't mind too much because I'm going to get a legendary card either way. So that makes it, that'll be 2 legendary cards and 3 epics from, or it could be even 4 epics. The only way is epics if I get to the, if I win this. But I don't think I've got that many, I haven't got any energy cards. How long have I got? 41 minutes. Well, you know what we need to do, don't you? We need to play some PCC and I need to get some energy cards and then I can power up. That's obviously the solution. So, PCC, let's get in there. Now, as you can see, I've been busy all day. I've done virtually nothing. I tell you what I have done though, buddy, and what I need to do for you at some stage is give you some credits, because I have given myself some title matches. So, simply because I knew that most of today I wasn't going to be playing. And I would dearly love to get hold of a Diva, but I have a feeling it's going to be such a busy weekend, we just might miss out here. Anyway, so what was I, 20-odd thousandth? Right,
Yeah.
are you gonna have a go?
Yeah.
Let's have a go. Let's do a bit of gameplay here. See how we get on. What are you targeting, people? Hopefully not targeting sending us rude messages because you didn't get into Team BadLadDad. Hopefully you'll be letting us know what you're after in PCC.
If you did, then nice messages
Yeah.
by the 7 people who got chosen.
There's quite a few tweets I've had from people asking me what I thought of their decks. Now, what I would say on the deck front is, obviously I'm not the world's expert on this, so even when I do dispense what advice I do have, you might completely disagree with me anyway.
Yeah, you win.
Yeah, just crap that one through.
Even though Randy should have won.
But I'll show you, my deck's not a great example. It's a good example of what I've been trying to warn people away from doing. It's not as good as an energy card. I wouldn't mind pulling like 5 or 6 energy cards, to be honest. And I'll tell you why. It's because my Ryback, I haven't pro'd my
Right back.
Finn Balor yet, because I haven't, the second Finn Balor is still powering up. But he's actually in my King of the Ring at the moment, with a view to helping him power up. So Ryback there, as you can see, he's so far away and above the strength of the other cards I've got in action there, that he's probably just bringing a bit of imbalance to the deck. I would always say it's good to have some pros, try and make that a lineup of pros. But what's really letting me down, he's Anthony's pants all the time, isn't he? What's really letting me down is my divas. I just don't have any pro divas of strength. I've got a couple of ultra rare pro divas, one of which you can see there, Natty. But yeah, I'm struggling because of course the legendary diva I've got, the other legendary diva is Eve, who's a yellow arrow, which is not compatible with Naomi there. And of course, that was the answer to the question. That was the deciding factor when you had to enter the competition to see if you could be put in the draw for Team BadLadDad. I should have said this earlier. The answer was Naomi. She was my first card that was a pull from the deck.
Very recent.
It was Nimini. Yeah, it was within the last couple of weeks. Well, 10 days, whenever we said. I wasn't talking about cards that I'd earned through challenges, and I did say that in the video. So not the cards that have come from events. It was the card that was my first pull once I'd hit legendary tier.
And I saw some
And that was Nimini.
guesses out of legendary cards you've not even got.
Yeah, I'm afraid there are some of you. I mean, I was typing out everyone's name to start off with, and then I was realising that we had about 70 entries where you were either saying people I don't even have the cards for, so you're kind of making it up as you went along.
Or people for other YouTubers.
And well done to those of you as well who didn't just put Naomi, you were putting Nimini, in various ways of spelling. So I'm glad that we've actually renamed a WWE superstar for our own WWE SuperCard little program. Right, so yeah.
With the iPad.
What's letting me down the most is not having a legendary Pro Diva in there, but
and it's also
it's doing okay. It's doing okay.
Yeah, doing okay.
Yeah. So just play a little bit more, just a little bit more gameplay, just so you can see what we've been up to, and to show you we are still playing the game.
Time to play the game.
Just walked into that one, didn't we? And then obviously, if we'll do a video tomorrow, is going to be BLD Beatdown. That's Friday. So we'll try and do an update for PCC on Saturday. Try and go back to one of our special longer editions, because we know you like to do a bit of grinding while we're playing along. What happened?
I was just going to say I picked a target match and I've got 10 points and I've had 2 rares so far.
Right.
2 rares.
So I'm guessing you were kind of pleased with that, were you?
Yeah. Nice. You used
Kinda
the
were.
support.
Well, you never know when that common card's going to crop up, do you? Right, now, what I'm excited about right now is we're having chicken dippers and American Southern fries for dinner as a treat. Because, as I say, I've been working on various projects the last couple of days and working some really strange hours. So I'm not doing an awful lot of work right now. Anyone who wants to offer me some work out there. But when I do get the work, if it happens to happen on consecutive days, you just got to get on with it. And if it happens to take 12, 14, 16 hours, you don't complain, you get on with it. So that's why the game and videos have had to take second place for the time being. But not in our hearts. You're always number one in our hearts.
And so is food.
And so is food, apparently. And perhaps a touch of the amber nectar.
No, definitely.
What's the matter? You don't like beer?
No.
Thank God for that. The longer that lasts, the better. Once he starts hitting my stash of beers, the world's going to be a very competitive place.
Oh, woo.
I'd offer you one, but I've only got 6. Right. Let's see what I can do. Oh, I'm not going to win this, am I? Not with Natty. So yeah, it's kind of building up now for the weekend. Friday is going to be a day, I'm pleased to say, of me just being at home, playing the game. I have my little exercise routine. My routine, drop Ninja Boy off at school. I have to do a couple of laps around our local park because I've still got this blessed back injury. But then I'm coming home and I'm just going to make the most of some home time, some quiet time.
It's home time for school.
For some game time. And Saturday, are we going anywhere on Saturday, mate? We're not, are we?
No.
So what do you think we could do then on Saturday?
Grind.
PCC. Did a bit of FIFA as well, bit of FIFA 16. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Classic couple of days coming up. Classic. Why did I just pick Triple H? Why did I do that?
You won.
Well, that was bizarre. I didn't mean to pick... Yeah.
Bizarre.
So, don't worry. There's going to be some videos to watch this weekend. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, basically.
Videos! If they get it.
Well, you could do with a couple of beers to calm down. That's what I needed for. Right, what am I up to? 17,400.
I'm up to 31,000.
It's definitely going to take...
38,000.
It's definitely going to take some pretty dedicated gameplay over the next 24 hours to get up into contention. That is a sure thing.
Is the Ultra Rock?
You love doing your impersonations of people on the cards, don't you?
Look at him.
Have anyone seen the... it's kind of comedy programme, the Rock's vehicle, Ballers, where he's an agent, a financial agent for American football. It's been quite... I've watched all 10 that have been out so far. Quite enjoyed it. Thought he did a good job. Well done. Well done, The Rock. And I assume that they've only made 10 because it's first series and they've got to see how it goes and how it's received and whether they're going to make some more. I don't know, are you guys in America hearing what sort of feedback it's had? Has there been any news about whether they're going to make another series?
Or maybe you're just way ahead.
Obviously, WWE stars don't automatically make great actors. They have a lot of lines to learn and a lot of pontificating to do when they're in the squared circle at times. It doesn't always mean that that's going to transfer well to the big screen. But
it's not a circle that looks like a square. It's an expression.
I know that.
Yeah.
They know that.
I was telling people that don't know, like the younger crowd.
It's the younger crowd. We've been younger than you. Yeah. The 7-year-olds out there.
No.
Not that young
the
crowd.
5-year-olds.
Not that young crowd. Yeah.
The ones about this size.
If you're below this height, you can't join Team BadLadDad.
Oh.
I'm
sad for them.
Right, I'm taking it that you've perhaps played enough, so we'll do this as my final match, try and do a bit of catch-up. Otherwise, got none. There is The Rock. And we've beaten The Rock. Mate, your head's not made of glass. Can't see through you. Speed. Oh, ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Right, okay. Finished on a loss. Never mind. We can take it on the chin. Oh, come on then. Let's do one more game then. We were going to finish. We're going to do one more game. Now, while we do this... oh, I've got to pick my cards from here first.
Yo, stupid cards!
Whilst we do this... While we do this one more game... Oh, please don't do that yelling in my ear when I'm trying to talk to these good people. You will have seen on Monday's video that I pulled a Bray Wyatt Epic card, which I was moaning about because at that particular moment I'd got some weaker cards in my exhibition deck. I'd got some weaker cards in my exhibition deck, which I was trying to power up the stats. Whereas ordinarily I would have been on legendary level. Now, I've mentioned before that's actually a fault within the game because it's encouraging you to play with these lower level cards to try and power them up. But then I was on Epic and I pull an Epic card, so in effect I've now wasted a top deck pull for the second time in this game. So I was moaning about that, and then on Tuesday I won a legendary King of the Ring, had 2 cards. First card, legendary, was King Booker. In fact, I think I did actually record the footage. It was late at night. If I have, I'll drop it. Can I drop it on the screen somewhere? No, I probably can't. I'll stick it on the end. I'll put it on the end of the... Instead of our usual play-out video, I'll put the video on so you can see the pulls as they happened. Just so you know, it did happen. So I do record these things when I can. Oh, I've lost that one as well. Anyway, so I got a legendary Booker. So that was okay. It's not the greatest legendary card going, but it was okay. And what was the epic card I pulled? A day after moaning about it? Bray Wyatt. So I've got yet another epic pro to work on. And I've reached the card on it. That's an appropriate moment to finish. Well, let's just...
and I won on a win. I won on a win.
You've won on a win? You mean you've ended on a win?
Ended on a win.
That's good. You've signed off with a victory.
And you went to the main menu. Hooray!
Yes, I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose. 1, because I had a big hairy head in my way and I couldn't see what I was doing. And 2, to go on to combinable. And none. So there's Finn. HBK.
He's Finn.
Xavier. Miz. If I can be bothered, Nikki.
If you see BB.
And now, Bray. So much to do, so little time.
Yay.
I'm not complaining. I've seen your tweets. I know the bad luck a lot of you are having. I can only apologise for stealing the world's bad luck and making it all my own good luck.
No, my goodness.
But that's what happens now and again. It doesn't happen very often in life, and I've just got to make the most of it. So there we go. Congratulations to each and every one of you who's going to be part of the new Team BadLadDad. Commiserations to those of you who didn't make it, but of course that may not be the end of it. There may be an outside chance, and keep your eyes on Twitter at BadLadDad for that news. Hopefully tomorrow there should be BLD Beatdown. We're going to do it certainly before Sunday, so you get our preview to Hell in a Cell. My written preview for Yahoo Sport, which covers every single bout, including the kickoff. That's down below, so please click on the link. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Anything else? That's about it for now, isn't it? If you're a West Ham fan, go and listen to the West Ham podcast I did the other night as well, with Jacob Steinberg from The Guardian and Phil Whelans, who's an actor who's in all sorts of things, and he's in Bill Bailey's band, The Comedian, and other stuff. So we had a bit of a laugh. That's about it. That'll do for now. I think we need to go and eat our chicken dippers and our southern fries. and drink another beer and another Ribena and say,
No, Diet Coke.
see you later. And we love you, but see you later. And your hands in the way of the light. Stay out of the light.
Yeah.
Now we're all going now.
Okay, yes.
Definitely.
Right. Bye.
See you later.